Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel on LELB Society. I'm Dr. Hariri, the creator and administrator of LELB Society to practice English academically in preparation for standardized English tests such as TOEFL and IELTS. In this tutorial, I'm going to make an assessment on one of the essays written by one of the LELB Society's students. This is an IELTS writing task 1 essay, and and there are in this video you're going to learn a lot about vocabulary. It's not just limited to just analyzing an IELTS essay, so there is much more actually aside that. So you're going to practice vocabulary, pronunciation, even grammar, and so on. And also there are so many flashcards here. Alright, so the topic is the instruction is the table below gives information about consumer spending on these categories, on 3 categories of items in 5 different countries in 2002. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. And this is the table. I'll give you one moment to consider that in depth. Okay, the list of countries here is on the left side, countries including Ireland, Italy, Spain, Sweden, and Turkey. And these are the 3 categories. Number 1, food, drinks, tobacco. Column 2, clothing and footwear. And the last column, leisure and education. Okay, and you see the values here in correspondence to let's say the columns. Okay, and so LELB Society's student Sasan. So let's focus on the essay. The chart, it's better to say let's say it's better to refer to that as a table, not chart, because actually you need to be as specific as possible. So it's a table, and for table the verb that you should use generally is actually the best verbs are show or give information about. So here I don't want to say that it is incorrect to say demonstrates, but it's better to say the table shows or gives information, because as you can see here, even actually the instruction in the instruction part, it has been repeated, it has been mentioned that the table below gives information. Okay, the expenditure means spending. You know, on LELB Society you have this privilege to see the photos, but because of the fact that I've zoomed in, you're not able to see the photos, and because actually they have been illustrated by me. So the expenditure on foods, drinks, tobacco, clothing, footwear. Okay, hopefully this time you could see the photo. Footwear, leisure, and education in 5 countries, namely means, for example, used when you want to give more details or to be more exact about something. Namely Ireland, Italy, Spain, Sweden, and Turkey in 2002. Very good way to start an IELTS writing task 1, which is a report generally that you just make or provide for a university lecturer. Okay, specific to IELTS academic module. So as you can see here, the essayist or the reporter, one of the active LELB Society students, actually has just repeated or has given an overview of the main features actually specified in the table. So the second paragraph, overall means general rather than in particular. Overall, it can be seen that in all countries people's budgets went mostly means mainly, mostly, or you could say mainly. Let me see, mainly, okay, on foods, drinks, tobacco, while here means although it shows contrast. Leisure and education had the lowest proportion, and that is true. Back to the table, you see that actually this column, food, drinks, tobacco, has included the main part of their, let's say, spending or expenditure or spending of the budgets of the people in the 5 countries. You see the figures here, and leisure and education have included the minimum part or proportion of the lowest proportion of their spending and expenditure. Okay, so tobacco, while leisure and education had the lowest proportion. Okay, here we are. Paying attention to the expenditure on foods, drinks, and tobacco, Turkey was ranked first at 32.14%, and next, Irish people spent 28.91% of their money on these products, and Swedish people's expenditure stood at 15.77%. Okay, so as you can see, the essayist is trying to make comparisons as requested in the instructions. Okay, turning to the spending on clothing and footwear, Italy and Sweden at 9% and 5.4% had the most and least amount of spending on these products, respectively. Respectively is a good adverb here, in the same order as the things you have just mentioned. Respectively means in order. Or in turn. Okay, in an orderly way. So, and that is true. It means that actually 9% the most and 5.4% the least amount. Okay. Moreover means furthermore, in addition. Irish and Turkey. So here, Ireland and Turkey, or Irish and Turkish. You know, you need to be consistent and parallel. You know, before and after and as a conjunction, actually, you need to consider a parallel structure. Spent almost the same amount of money on clothing and footwear at nearly or approximately 6%. It's better to use at approximately, particularly when it is followed by statistics or numbers. Approximately. Okay. And it is exactly what has happened here. There is a figure or number or value here. What is more means in addition, furthermore. Very good. When it came to leisure and education, Turkey spent the most amount of money at 4.35%. However, Spanish people had the lowest amount of spending on these services. Okay, so visual data analysis, you've made clear comparisons between the specified proportions, which is excellent. Choice of words or diction, great. Coherence, perfect. Cohesion, great. Grammar, good. Reasoning, good and great. And also the number of words that has been used is 163, which is great. The minimum value is 150. And remember that you should just write this report in 20 minutes. So, and here on LELB Society at the bottom of the post, you see actually the link to the category of IELTS writing task 1 posts. There are even next to 100 essays or even more, and learn how to write a report for IELTS writing task 1. There are some articles on how to just develop or write the reports. And yeah, here are my notes as the analysis, and here is the tag area in which you see some relevant points. For example, Cambridge University, I just adopted that table as visual data from Cambridge University. Food, leisure time, and also here is on the essays, shopping list. If you click on them, you will be directed to some relevant post. And here is the original comment by Sasan. Let me zoom out. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. And also you can, if you're interested, you can join our free class, 100% free class in English. Actually, for IELTS and TOEFL, it is free for all. Just visit my website at lelb.net. Here it is. And also there is a group class in preparation for the IELTS exam, and also private English classes. The first session is free on the basis of your goals, needs, interests, and even personality. And if you have some actually writing projects, we can help you to write your essays, articles, theses, dissertations, thesis proposals, and we can either write or even actually edit your writing projects. Just click here. And also, if you're an English teacher and also tutor, private English teacher, or you have a translation center, translation services center, education center, an English institute, or something like this, we can index you and your business in our business directory. Just you need to click here and actually fill out the form, and it is free. This is a free let's say feature of LELB Society, and we can just include you in our growing directory. And you can give English lectures for free. Just you have all the necessary information here. If you just click on that, you can record your lecture and submit it to us, and we will just publish it for free on LELB Society, and also we will make error corrections. You can ask your questions here. You can publish your English articles under your own name. You can publish your articles under your own name. We do have a native speaker, Casey, from the United States. Actually, she is a native speaker, and she has been the author. She is the author of one of the let's say articles on the LELB Society, and you could do the same thing. Just join our team and actually gain a lot of popularity, and you can advertise your business on LELB Society. And yeah, that's it. I really hope that you enjoyed this IELTS writing task 1 tutorial, one of the models or essays written by LELB Society students. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more videos in the future. Thank you very much, and take care. Bye bye.